wants to listen to every time she has a phone connected to the internet. She's like, Mom, put for me Spice Girls. We had another issue some time back. I think I told you I was dropping her off in school in the morning. She's like, my dad lets me listen to whatever I want. Yeah, we'll have a mommy rant another day. But still going on with our big discussion. Yolanda Mulwa is my name. The show is Sugar and Spice. And we call this mid-morning rant, word around town. It's beginning to feel like a rant, right? But no, it's a discussion among friends. You know, you and I just come together and discuss whatever is going on in our lives or someone else's life or whatever is making headlines on the social scene in our personal lives. So today we asked you, should you be friends with your boss? And this is what you had to say. Linda Luisa says, I love your straightforwardness because the BS that goes on in organizations. Where? Yeah. I was waiting for someone to come with the usual angry black woman. But I'm glad that we are on the same page today. Let me read some of your comments. Baba Wanda says, in response to should you be friends with your boss, boundaries must be observed na si tafadhali. Okay, Agoro Dalawa says no, because one day you might accidentally slap them. Next day you come to the office thinking he's your buddy and you find security waiting for you with contents of your desk. Is that experience talking? Absolutely, still like asking me that question. Is that experience talking, Agoro? But yeah, another message from you. Zwingle Junior says, as long as there are boundaries, it's okay, but at the end of the day, you focus on the job. Mary Murugi says, it depends. Jay Molimo says yes. Wycliffe Ogora says yes. Odhiambo Roger says hapana jaribu. Dictator says yes. Sam Kunga says no. There will be a lot of intolerance. I'm Candy says yeah. I think that it will create a very conducive environment for efficiency. It will boost teamwork and create a faster problem-solving chamber at work. But don't let the friendship go too far. That's poison. So you say no friendship at all? No, not even a little, Yolanda. I said respectful. And I said, as if there's a friendship, Candy, with boundaries. Sasa, imagine now, absolutely, you're coming to my house, to the boss's house in the morning. You're finding I slept on the sofa because I overdrank. Now, familiarity always breeds contempt. So I'm trying to secure a lasting relationship with that person. You understand? Like, we currently have an amazing boss. You're not going to find me in his sitting room. Doing what? Unajua? Pana? No. Boundaries, my friend. Nkadha Kanini Maimbu says, why? Unless we were friends before. He or she was my boss. Otherwise, it's never happening unless I'm up to something sinister. You've seen? Many people don't want to be. And even you, if you're a boss and people are just there schmoozing, kissing your backside, I would think about it. Is it some form of control? Is it someone who's trying to get into your head? You understand? Not to say that you're not an unlikable person. You're probably likable, but see, you have friends outside there. I don't know why these people who your life is your end all and be all, you know, everything, your friends, your best friends, I'm going to read more of your comments. Ayub Meshak says, if only you are a lady, yes. For men, utatumiwa ka serviette. Where? Muchangi Kennedy says, essentially no, especially if it's a lady. Do what gets you paid and go home. Wow. Eva Tumbo says no boundaries will be crossed. Edith Henry says no, let's have boundaries. Dennis Rono says no. For me, I am not an enemy or friend. Niko hapo katikati. Hata mimi, I just follow. I told you, my contract and my scheme and the scheme of service. Full stop. Let my work speak for me. And then let me tell you something. When you respect your job, your boss automatically gravitates towards you. And not for friendship. It's because you are their star employee. You know, let your work be the reason why your boss is warming up to you. Not you don't do your work, so you think that this friendship is what will fill the void. You know, the things you don't do, they'll be filled in with, oh, I like your dress, I like your this. Stop it. Do your work. Yeah, do your work. Terry Mudama says, what's the big deal? kind of problem. Peters Kenya says your boss is your enemy number one. Guy, no. Your boss should not be your enemy number one. Awino says, no, I don't want to be close to my boss. Tekla Wanjiro says, no, everything must be official. Tina Masesi says, yes, ex-boss. Kabuku KB Sikopo says no. Why should we be friends? And Nabukwasi Amina says no, never. Let's check out Twitter real quick. And this is what Twitter looks like. Linda Luisa says nope, never. There might come a time when he or she has to make hard decisions and you are going to feel betrayed. Like after all that, I thought that we were friends. Can you imagine that same buddy that you are hanging out in their house, helping them clean their gutters or whatever bosses and their work friends do. And then they have to pick 4 people to get rid of in the department. And then one of them just so happens to be you for reasons not known to you. Even maybe the boss was just sent by HR to get rid of you. How will you feel? Like they stabbed you in the back. Vanity Slave says familiarity breeds contempt. So a big no. Steven says, no, you shouldn't be friends with your boss. Best is have a cordial relationship with them. Being friends will affect the work environment negatively more than positively. Alrighty then, let's see what you had to say about it. We get back to the jams and of course the news at the top of the hour. Do you have a Showmax account? Why not? I'll tell you why you need one when I'm back.
People tend to cross the boundaries and you end up not working the way you should work because there's no that boundary that's pushing you towards working on what you should work on. Guys will find yourself letting so many things slide in the name of friendship, especially if you're working in a corporate company. You're supposed to have those boundaries.
So personally, I think there's no problem being friends with your boss because that's what it creates the trust first, and the working environment